Be, been, being. Three forms of the same verb, but most English learners use them incorrectly every day.
And the worst part? They don't even know it.
By the end of this video, you'll know how to use each one with more confidence and finally stop questioning yourself.
No grammar stress, just real English that makes sense.
I brought up this topic because I have friends who always tell me, I freeze up when I speak because I'm afraid of using the wrong word.
That fear ends today.
And there's a situation where even advanced learners get it wrong. We'll show you exactly what it is later.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learn Anna. Learn English today.
Hi, friends. Today we're tackling something that confuses almost every English learner. The three forms of the verb to be: being, and being.
These three little words look similar, sound similar, but they work in completely different situations.
And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one to use. And more importantly, you'll feel confident using them.
If you want clear, practical English explanations like this, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us keep making content for you.
Let's make this make sense.
Sam, before we dive in, let me ask you something honestly. Do you think most learners know what be, been, and being actually are?
Honestly, no. They know the words exist, but they don't know why they use one over the other.
Exactly, and that's not their fault. Nobody explains it clearly. So let's fix that right now.
What are be, being, and being at their core?
They're all forms of the same verb, to be, the most important verb in English, but each form has a different job.
What's the simple way to understand each one?
Think of it this way. Be is the base form. It's about ideas, advice, and the future. Been is the past participle. It's about experience and time. Being is the continuous form. It's about behavior happening right now.
Can you give me one quick example of each before we go deeper?
Be, don't be nervous. Been, I have been nervous before. Being, I am being nervous right now.
Same idea, three different moments in time.
Exactly. And once you feel that difference, everything else makes sense. Let's break down each one.
Which one should we start with?
Let's start with be, because it's the foundation. Everything built from here.
Makes sense. You can't understand being and being without knowing be first.
Right. Think of be as the root of a tree. Been and being are branches. They grow from the same place but go in different directions.
I like that image. Same tree, different branches.
And just like a tree, you need strong roots to grow well. So let's build those roots right now.
Anna, let's start with be. When do we use it?
Be is the base form, and it shows up in very specific situations. The most important one is after modal verbs.
Modal verbs like what?
Can, could, should, would, will, must, might, may. After any of these, always use be.
Give me real examples.
I will be there. You should be careful. She can be really funny. We must be quiet.
Always be after modals, never been or being.
Never. I will been there and you should being careful, both wrong. The rule is simple. Modal plus be.
What's another situation where be appears?
After to, the infinitive. I want to be a better speaker. She needs to be more patient. To be or not to be, even Shakespeare used it.
What about commands?
Commands use be too. Be quiet, be careful, be kind. Don't be late. Short, direct, powerful.
Let's be honest.
Perfect example. Let's be realistic. Let's be fair.
Any other common structures?
You'd better be ready. I'd rather be alone. You might as well be comfortable. These all follow the same pattern. Be after these expressions.
So the key is knowing which words trigger be.
Exactly. Modals, to, imperatives, those are your three signals. See be, and one of those is always nearby.
That actually makes it simple.
It really does. Be is the most flexible form. It doesn't lock you into a time. It's open. That's why it's used for advice, wishes, and instructions.
What about in questions with modals?
Great point. Will you be there? Should I be worried? Can she be trusted? The modal comes first, then be.
And negative sentences?
Same rule. The modal is still there. You shouldn't be angry. It won't be easy. She can't be serious.
Be really is everywhere once you know what to look for.
That's the thing about English. Once you understand the pattern, you start hearing it in every conversation. And be is definitely one of the most common patterns out there. Now, let's talk about been. And I know this one makes people nervous
Why does it scare people?
because it's connected to perfect tenses, which sound complicated, but they're not. Been basically means something happened before and it still matters now.
How does that look in real life?
Think about your own experiences. I have been to New York. You went, you experienced it. That experience is part of who you are now.
So been carries the story of your life?
Beautifully said. Yes. I have been nervous speaking English. I have been lost in a new city. I have been there.
What's the structure?
Always have, has, had plus been. Been never stands alone. It needs a partner.
Have been and has been, what's the difference?
Just agreement. I have been, you have been, we have been, they have been. But she has been, he has been, it has been. Third person singular takes has.
Common mistake right there.
Very common. She have been here. Wrong. She has been here. Correct.
What about had been?
That's past perfect. Something that happens before another past moment. I had been tired before I went to bed. They had been friends for years when they had a falling out.
Past before past?
Exactly. One thing happened, and before that, something else was already going on.
What about time expressions with been?
For and since are your best friends here. I have been here for 2 hours. She has been sick since Monday. For duration, since for starting point.
Just and already.
Yes, I have just been to the store. They have already been informed. Very natural, very common.
Can been work with continuous actions?
Yes, present perfect continuous. Have, has, plus been, plus verb ing. I have been studying English for 3 years. She has been working here since 2020.
What's the difference between I have studied and I have been studying?
I have studied focuses on the result. It's done. I have been studying emphasizes the ongoing process. It's still happening or recently happening.
So been shows the journey, not just the destination.
I love that. Yes, been is about the journey.
Can you give me more everyday examples of been?
Of course, I have been thinking about you. She has been trying to call you all day. We have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Those feel very natural.
Because they are. These are sentences real people say every day. Been is how we talk about things that have been building up. Emotions, situations, experiences. It carries weight.
What about questions with been?
Very common. Have you been okay? Has she been feeling better? Had they been waiting long when you arrived?
Been in questions always sounds so caring, like you're checking on someone.
That's a beautiful observation. Have you been all right? Carries much more warmth than just, are you all right? Because it asks about a period of time, not just this second.
Anna, being. This is the one that confuses people the most.
And honestly, I understand why. Being has 2 very different jobs, and people mix them up constantly.
What are the two jobs?
Job 1, describing temporary behavior. Job 2, passive voice for ongoing actions.
Let's start with temporary behavior.
Okay, think about someone you know who is usually cheerful, but today they're quiet. You say, "You're being very quiet today. Is everything okay?"
That being shows it's different from usual.
Exactly. You are quiet sounds like your personality. You are being quiet sounds like right now, today, something changed.
More examples of that.
Stop being so serious. Why are you being so difficult? I'm being honest with you right now. All temporary, all about this moment.
What's the difference between he is nice and he is being nice?
He is nice, that's his character, who he is. He is being nice, that's his behavior right now. Possibly unusual. Maybe he wants something.
So being can even carry suspicion.
It can. Context matters. She's being really sweet today. Could mean genuine kindness, or it could mean something's up.
What's the second job of being?
Passive voice continuous. The house is being painted. The problem is being solved. We are being watched.
What does that mean exactly?
It means an action is happening to something right now. Someone is painting the house at this moment.
How is that different from the house is painted?
The house is painted, finished, done. That's the current state. The house is being painted, happening right now, in progress.
Structure?
Always am is are plus being plus past participle. The car is being repaired. The dinner is being prepared. The children are being watched.
Negative and questions?
Negative. The work is not being done. Is the project being completed? Are we being recorded?
What about imperatives with being?
Here's the trap. You can't say being quiet for a command. Commands use be. Be quiet, not being quiet. Being doesn't work in imperatives.
So, two jobs, temporary behavior and passive continuous, and zero imperatives?
Perfect summary.
So, can you give more examples of passive being in real life?
Absolutely. A new school is being built in our neighborhood. The rules are being changed. Your order is being processed. All actions happening right now to something or someone.
I hear your order is being processed all the time online.
Exactly. E-commerce, customer service, news reports, passive being is everywhere in professional English. Once you recognize it, you see it constantly. Sam, let's put them side by side now. Same situations, 3 different forms.
Let's see the differences clearly.
Situation 1, talking about someone's behavior.
How would each one work?
B, don't be difficult. Command. Been, you have been difficult lately. Recent pattern. Being, you are being difficult right now, this moment.
3 different time frames, 3 different forms.
And that's the key. It's not about grammar labels, it's about time, context, and meaning.
So, let me try one. Patience.
Go for it.
Be, try to be patient. Been, I have been patient all morning. Being, I am being patient, but it's hard.
That's perfect. And that last one is so real. How many times have you thought that?
More than I'd like to admit.
And that's exactly it. When you can connect grammar to real emotions and real moments, it stops being scary. It becomes useful. Okay, this is my favorite part because I want everyone to hear this first. These mistakes happen to everyone. Advanced learners, intermediate learners, people who've been studying for years. If you recognize yourself here, that's not a problem. That's progress.
Because you can't fix a mistake you don't know you're making.
Exactly. Mistake 1, using be after have. Wrong, I have be there. Right, I have been there. After have, has, had, always been.
Mistake 2.
Using been after modals. Wrong, I will be there. Right, I will be there. Modals always take be.
Mistake 3.
She have been here. Wrong. Third person singular, she has been here.
Mistake 4.
Using being in commands. Wrong, being quiet. Right, be quiet. Imperatives need be, not being.
Mistake 5.
Using being for permanent characteristics. Wrong, I am being tall. Right, I am tall. You can't choose your height right now. It's not temporary behavior.
What about emotions? I am being happy?
Feels unnatural. Happiness is a state, not a behavior. We say, I am happy. Being works for behavior. I am being patient. I am being careful, not for feelings.
Mistake 6.
Saying, I am been tired. This one is very common. The person is thinking about past and present together, which is the right instinct, but the structure is wrong. It's I have been tired, not I am been.
So the instinct is right, just the helper verb is wrong.
Exactly. Replace am with have and you're perfect.
And the most important thing to remember?
Making these mistakes means you're trying. Staying silent is the only real mistake in language learning.
So Anna, before we practice, let's look at some common expressions with these words.
Great idea, because these phrases show up in real conversations all the time.
Be phrases first.
Be my guest means go ahead, feel free. Can I use your pen? Be my guest.
Be that as it may.
That means even so or regardless. Be that as it may, we still need to finish the project. A bit formal, but useful.
What about been phrases?
Been there, done that. You've experienced something and it's not exciting anymore. Want to try bungee jumping? Been there, done that.
Should have been?
Expressing regret. I should have been more careful. It could have been different. Very emotional, very human.
What about has been?
That's a noun. A person who was once famous but not anymore. He's a has-been. A bit harsh, but real.
Being phrases?
Human being, a person. All human beings deserve respect. For the time being, temporarily, for now. Let's stay here for the time being.
That being said,
Introduces a contrast, like however. I like the idea, that being said, I think we need more time.
well-being.
A noun, health and happiness, mental well-being, physical well-being. Very common in modern English.
These phrases are everywhere once you know them.
That's always how it works with English. You learn the rule, then you start seeing it everywhere.
Any last phrase worth knowing?
So be it, meaning you accept something even if you don't like it. If they don't agree, so be it. Very powerful expression.
So be it sounds so final.
It does. It's confident. It means this is my decision and I'm at peace with it. Great phrase for everyday conversations. Okay, practice time. And remember, the goal here isn't to be perfect. The goal is to feel the difference. I'll give the situation, you choose.
Ready?
Situation 1, giving advice to someone who's nervous before a presentation. Be confident. You've got this.
Be confident.
Situation 2, talking about your travel experience. I have been to 12 countries.
I have been to 12 countries.
Situation 3, your friend is acting strangely today. Why are you being so quiet today?
Why are you being so quiet today?
Situation 4, predicting tomorrow's weather. It will be sunny tomorrow.
It will be sunny tomorrow.
Situation 5, your apartment is under renovation. My apartment is being renovated right now.
My apartment is being renovated.
Situation 6, describing how long you've been learning English. I have been learning English for 2 years.
I have been learning English for 2 years.
Situation 7, telling someone what's necessary. You must be patient.
You must be patient.
Situation 8, talking about a long friendship. We have been friends since high school.
We have been friends since high school.
Situation 9, expressing preference. I would rather be alone right now.
I would rather be alone right now.
Situation 10, noticing someone acting differently than usual. He is normally very serious, but today he is being so funny.
He is being so funny today.
You got all 10. And listeners, if you got them right, say it in the comments. If you missed some, that's okay too. That's exactly why you're here.
And here's a bonus challenge for everyone watching. Try to make your own sentence with each one today. Just one sentence each. Be, been, being. 3 sentences. That's your homework.
Post them in the comments. We'll read them and give you feedback. That's a promise.
We love seeing your sentences. It shows us you're not just watching, you're actually learning.
And that makes all the difference. Sam, we covered a lot today, and I'm proud of everyone who stayed with us through the whole video.
Let's make it simple one last time. Be. Use it after modals, with to, and in commands. It's about ideas, advice, and the future.
Been, use it with have, has, or had. It's about experience and time. Your life story lives in been.
Being, use it for temporary behavior and passive continuous. It's about what's happening right now.
And most importantly, if you've been confused about these 3 words, that confusion ends today, not because you memorized a rule, but because you felt the difference.
That's what real English learning looks like.
If this video helped you, please hit that like button. It tells us that this kind of content is worth making more of.
Subscribe so you never miss a new episode. We post new English lessons every week.
And tell us in the comments, which one confused you most? Be, been, or being? We read every comment and we're always here to help.
Keep speaking, keep practicing, and remember, confidence comes from doing, not from waiting until you're perfect.
See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.